I was going to ask then as well about, because heat cycling is another piece of what you kind of do, right? So 10 years is one piece of it, and you go beyond 10 years. But if you're heat cycling, then that's going to, we're talking about dog years versus human years, aren't we? Is that how that works?
Yeah, I really appreciate you bringing that up because it's something that again, it's a very expensive aspect of what we do here. So in Kentucky, aging whiskey is very popular because we experience very dramatic seasonal changes here. And what happens is when the whiskey gets hot, then it's a volatile substance. So it gets a lot of pressure builds in the barrel and it pushes the whiskey into the capillaries of the wood. Great. That's what we want. We want it to interact with the wood. When it cools down during the winter months, then it's flowing back towards the center of the cask. And it's pulling color and flavor and, just all this great, interesting extractives from the wood, which is wonderful. But during the winter, it's actually kind of cold and dry here. Versus summers, we have hot, humid summers. We have a little bit drier seasons throughout the year. But specifically during the winter, it's cold and dry. And as a result of that, the barrel and the whiskey aren't really interacting very much. So what we try to do is increase the interaction between the whiskey and the wood during the winter months. And to do that, we heat up our warehouses and then we allow them to naturally cool down. And it's a way for us to increase the maturing quality of the final product. So we always say for every year that we heat cycle the whiskey, we get about an extra 6 months of maturing quality. So if we said the whiskey was 9 years old or 6 years old, let's say, then, based on 6 months extra maturing each year, we'd expect it to be on its flavor profile, its chemistry, its color, etc., something more on the order of 9 years old. So you now extrapolate that to the 10-year bourbon, which is already overaged, and then you add in the heat cycling element as well, you're getting a really rich, decadent product. And that's part of, what we're trying to, everything for us is about the drinking experience. It's what is making this product memorable for you. We spoke on another episode about how it triggers memories for you. Anybody who drinks 10-year, I feel confident. We've traveled all over the globe.